And just trying to find ways to stay happy.
That's right.
Which
is very important.
Yeah. Because that's the number one stress thing that
Really.
Yeah. That's what's killing many of us. It's crazy. Last year, a lot of people our age.
Bad like that.
Yeah.
But what do you think is the problem? Is that we are carrying on too much than we can handle?
Yeah. I'd say stress.
We're not paying attention to mental health.
Yeah.
We're not being selfish.
Yes.
With our health.
Selfish. Because if number one is not okay, you can't take care of anybody else.
Thank you for what you don't have.
Yeah. Thank you. You have to fill yourself with goodness so that you can give others. And I had to learn that the hard way. Even like with my relationships, both romantic and ones with my parents and my family, everything. You really have to make sure that you are good so that you can be there for your children. Everybody.
That's very thoughtful, especially now when a lot of young people feel like, Charlie, having me is not enough. Like they feel like they need to do something. Social media to know the help. Pressure, self-imposed
pressure.
Because when you ask me right now what I'm stressed about, I can pinpoint one thing, but I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure to do better than I did yesterday. Nobody they chase me, but they sweat, they run.
Sweat. Hey, I saw something. Somebody saw a good artist friend of mine who was wearing a shirt in a photo shoot, and then they saw that same artist wearing the same shirt on a billboard.
Okay.
And that's the first thing that they came to comment on. Oh, you are wearing the same shirt. I said, but he's on a billboard.
And it's for him.
It's his own shirt. But you forget the fact that he got paid to be on the billboard.
Exactly.
So what is this new pressure that you are bringing into his life?
No, but that's serious.
You know what I mean? Like we kind of lose track of what's important or lose sight of what's really important,
It's good. I mean, you're a father, right?
Of many.
Yes. So Father's Day, a lot of people say, well, this year was the quietest Father's Day celebration we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
It's like the fathers don't even want to be celebrated.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Did you also get
we
that?
don't need the pressure.
Yeah, did you also get that vibe?
Do you know what? Me, I felt quite bad because Father's Day I was away from my children. I was working, I traveled. So I was calling them, won't you call your father? What kind of...
They demand that?
I did demand. I call, insult them, stress, not knowing that they were preparing something
surprise
nice.
For you. Man, I think men are becoming very complicated. We used to be people waiting with you. If you see old boy come on shadow day front, they sack mosquito, they listen radio. You know he doesn't want to be disturbed, right? But now it's like you can't even tell if your dad is in that mood or he's at a happy place, because some people you see with all the smiles are going through it.
Okay, so it's a catch-22. I keep trying to use this phrase. I don't know the correct one. Catch-22. Is that correct? Afa. So I think men should be both of both the old school
and the new school,
and the free kind of simple, and also the new school that's like you are in touch with what you are feeling, your emotions, because a lot of men die in silence. This is why I always say that women, they crack the code long time. A lot of men, when we get older, we lose our communities, our friends. We have nobody to vent out to. We don't talk about problems. We say, "Oh, baby, now I come now." Ubi baby say, "Uni idea cause we children so anka wait jama you know." But women, I was saying that my mom has her friends calling her all the time.
The Google timetable.
Sound rough. But all, you know, and church, the communities, all these kind. That all those things to be mental health.
We rather we shy away from
those on our body.
We only go funeral.
Imagine say your social activity be funeral and work. Imagine the thing there your head top. But women, exactly. On me, in Paris, they even call them, "I love you. I'm going to bake a cake for you."
Share those prayer links with you.
All those they do.
Mommy, I have low battery, and so what?
Everything.
I'm praying for you. You are having low battery. You will not have low battery in life in Jesus'
name. Amen. Return Samsung low battery.
But you give me the code right now.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
You have to, you know, and that's why more men they die before them are wives. Because we they keep things inside. You know.
Sometimes when you explode, you're probably 6 feet down.
Exactly. You know, so it's like we have this culture of suffering in silence.
That's what makes a man.
Yeah, you are a man. You don't complain when I say no. Me be swatch now.
Wait, what was the last time you cried?
Oh, I cry.
Hey, Mensa.
I cry. I cry. I cry.
No Superman, Blowman matter.
Do you know, the last time I really cried, I think it was a couple of years ago. I went to my friend's wife's funeral service. And when my friend read the eulogy, you know something? The way I started crying, I knew that I was combining
all the other ones
the
you
other
put
things, the huntress of the past. I put all inside where I package them for one release. Yeah.
A sing album.
Deluxe. crying deluxe. You know?
Men, according to M3nsa, cry.
We should.
Make time.
And
cry. In fact, put in efforts. You can even make it a little dramatic. Just cry. Let it out. Live long. Men, cry. Don't hold it in you.
Yes,
and sometimes, Charlie, it's good we have conversations like this. Your mental health is important. It's important. All you're doing. But you put yours in songs.
I do. I use that as a vent. And also, you know, they say that the saddest people are the funniest people, you know?
I agree.
So, I mean, you know, because we're always thinking the wildest things just to kind of escape. So, yes, I put that through, like, humor, you know, and also harassing my children.
Oh, wow. What's old boy take do?
Yeah,
They take do
yes.
them,
But in a way that I want to be fully immersed in their lives. What is this?
Wait, how old are they?
What is it? I've got 12.
Oh, man.
No, 13. My eldest is 13.
They are too young.
No.
For this kind of
But
picture.
you see, it's not like, you know, titium, but me titium, like, Daddy, leave me alone. You know?
Daddy, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. You know? Me, I say I'm waiting to wear swimming costume.
Oh, no.
When my second born goes to secondary school, I'll use swimming costume. I'll go and pick her up at school in a swimming costume.
No.
With apotoyo on my head.
But they are aware who their dad is.
Oh, they know.
They know?
They know.
You made sure of that?
Yeah, and my second born, she knows. So she's always ready for me.
Oh,
ready.
We'll give you wrong dates.
Yeah, I want to embarrass them.
Oh. M3nsa, Charlie, what is new project-wise?
Man.
8 months ago, you dropped your name. Bonsi.
Yes, Bonsi, yes.
Yeah, you dropped Bonsi, a project like that after
Yes. Oh man, that was crazy. And so I did a Kickstarter. I started working on the project with during the pandemic, and then like labels, everything was just falling apart. We tried many things, distribution, it just wasn't working. So we decided to do a Kickstarter. And for those who don't know what a Kickstarter is, like you get your community to support you by donating any small they can. You set like a target, and your communities
will give you that push
to give you that money for you to release the album, and then the album is in a sense the community's album. And you know, we said I think it was like $25,000.
What?
We reached it and we passed it, but in the process, I also learned that Twitter is useless.
Oh, really?
Instagram is. I love you guys.
With all those retweets and all those things you get.
Bro, forget. Because I get 250,000 followers.
Yes.
On Twitter.
X.
So imagine say if everybody give me 1 Ghana cedis.
You're a rich man. Like you rich foul.
We'll be in female.
So where the numbers come from?
I was calling
community.
people. Yes. We were on the phone. I even picked up smoking cigarettes. I was so stressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all this while you never...
Yeah, you know.
All this while they never enter that space?
Until line,
all this while you never...
Like the line no clear. What?
I say...
When network they used to ask me this question, no be clear.
So, see, you had to start smoking out of depression. You started smoking because of
me
the cigarette.
Text me why and Drew baby flow.
So you called that many people
no,
to support...
You have to. There's nobody who's done a Kickstarter who hasn't done what I've done. And what it does, it shows you
the true love.
How your art really affects people, or how people are into you, and you know the community that you have, you know. And it was such an eye-opener, and also being able to sell yourself and sell an idea. So it was such an education for us, you know.
You make it sound very easy by saying it, but it wasn't.
Bro, it was very stressful. Yeah. It was very stressful. But yes.
Call, pick your call.
Imagine, you know, shout outs to the guy who called one of my cousins to tell them that M3nsa is on the internet now. All seriously, and I was like, you're not ready. I have money. I have money to take care of my family and my children, but I'm saying I've been making music for my community for many years. I've been putting artists on. I've been supporting the community. Now this music is yours. So come on board, let's make this music together, because I cannot always go into debt. We've done Cause of Money 1, Cause of Money 2. Together we spent over $100,000 of our own money.
No sponsorship.
Yes.
Zero drive.
Shout out to Ghana Music. What do you call them?
Musica.
You are the best.
Wow.
We went there to ask for funding, and they told us we should write a letter after we went to meet them in person. And then we got a response after the film had been launched.
You see?
M3nsa line in your me.
So what? This is you doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You go see them. And they say, oh, well, follow up with a letter. We've heard you.
Yeah.
They've asked all the pokey questions.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're coming back to you.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
But that getting back to you
was after the film.
The film is already been consumed by.
It was already out. So, you know, this is a thankless job in a sense, but you know, we choose
music to you in Ghana. It's a thankless job.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You know, you get love, you know.
Yeah, Mensa different. Hey, Mensa. You see, Mensa, if in Pigeon Rap enter you, you go say they go do some bar. They go fight each other, argue them out.
The best.
You want Mensa different top the course, Giovani. And they can't do community projects.
Yeah.
Hop on.
Oh yeah. I mean, even like some family members were actually making me sell the idea to them. Like I shouldn't be selling the idea to you. Like, hey, you know what I do. You know my, you know. But we took up the challenge, and I have to say, some people came through, and they made up for all the pushbacks and all the, you know, the struggling that, you know. So anyway, that's Bonsi. That was, and it's such a beautiful.
Bonsi got you how much money again?
Up to about 20, was it 25,000? I think 25. Yeah, $25,000, and we were able to use that to push. $25,000, saying it's nothing.
Yeah, compared to.
It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
it's nothing. Again. If you want to do billboards, push radio, go on tour, shoot music videos,
you're done.
Photo shoots,
you're done.
Oh yeah,
you're done.
Yeah. You know,
but that's the level you're prepared to go just to get people to appreciate this project.
It really was. It was such a good like social experiment for us.
Exactly. So how about the work itself? What exactly went into it? Like writing the song. Where were you? Because you made mention of the fact that you were coming from a very bad place, not post-COVID. I mean during COVID.
Yes.
Yawa pie for the record label side.
Many things. I mean, and it was crazy, and because we documented everything. You know, and even while I was making the album, I was documenting everything on my phone. You know, I was traveling to different cities to work with different musicians, live musicians, mix engineers, all that stuff, you know. And we filmed everything, and then we made a documentary out of it. And then we made a live music version of the whole album where I had like a 5-piece, almost like a classical piece with like strings and violins and whatnot. I don't know. I think you guys.
I have that in the background.
Eyes but no eyes. That's where that's from.
on your channel 8 months ago.
That's right. Yes.
But this, I'm seeing. I see people playing the cello and all the other things in mask.
Yes.
So it gives me that COVID vibe.
It was during COVID. I mean, COVID was crazy for musicians. You know, we really. So I was just saying to you off air. The previous year, you know, FOK and Boys, myself, One Love also we'd been working really hard. So things were picking up. So that year, we knew that we were going to have a really busy year.
2019 ending to early 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
So March, our manager calls it, "Oh, Charlie, this show has been cancelled, but hopefully they'll lift the ban and then we can go this other one."
Yeah, because no one knew when.
Yes. Then we'll get. Now my manager stopped calling. He just started sending text messages. "Oh, Germany has been cancelled. Oh, Munich has been cancelled. Oh, France, this has been cancelled. 4 shows, France cancelled." And we just like a spiral, a catalog.
You felt and these are things,
bro.
You had made plans in advance.
Yeah, man. You know, it's because the way it works for most musicians is that like what you call the summertime. You know, from June to like October, go grind, go do the shows, the concerts, the tours, to save some money so that you can work on your next project. You know, so everything was just being cancelled. It was such a difficult time, but also allowed us to really just stop and just think about how to realign ourselves and
where do we go from
exactly here? You know, like if in your career a pandemic can stop you, then it means that something is not right, you know. And also, like as musicians or as human beings, you know, we're always running, we're always keeping ourselves so busy that we don't tackle the things that we really need to tackle. You know, everybody tries to fill their plate with things so that we don't tackle the inside things, you know, health, you know, the way we are eating, our relationship with our, you know, spouses, all those kind of things, you know. So it really allowed me to just chill. And then once again, my children, they were taken out of school, so they were in the house with me. That's when I realized that
the real test of fatherhood. I
was like, I love my children, but I don't like them.
Keep quiet, stop fighting. Get off that chair. You will break it.
Hey, you sound like a father.
I am.
What break?
Manager, my phone. Come square.
Me text so hard, why? Bro, the way you say I feel am. I feel am. And then I had a new appreciation for teachers.
Yes. See, when COVID cleared, people go hack teachers. They hack those. Finally.
Thank you, but take them.
But fatherhood is beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's good. It's good. Honestly,
it's a whole different. It's not something you prepare for. Well, I mean that in a different way. It's not something you learn every day.
Yes,
more like
absolutely.
The learning never stops.
Absolutely, and then your children also start reflecting you.
Yes, and you observe everything.
Yeah. So it's not what you say, it's what you do. It's what you do. They are watching. They are just emulating everything that you do, you know. And I talk about it in Bisa, on Bonsi.
That's right.
You know.
So the project is out there.
Yes.
Bonsi is your name.
Yes. Bonsi.
Nah, that's your.
Yeah. That's
you have an English name, M3nsa.
No, I don't like local kind of stuff. My slangs is enough.
Says the man who is very English.
I mean, my name is serious. Bonsi, Osuko. Senya, Sankara,
and
Ansa.
Hey, but you schooled partly in the UK, no?
What are you talking about, man? You know?
How were they mentioning your school back in school and all that?
M3nsa. Hey, Charlie, as I talk, if I ball. M3nsa.
You did the struggle with M3nsa, they mention my own Ajoma there.
I know how to talk them.
Oh, yeah?
How do you spell them, that Ajoma?
ADJOMAH.
Oh, Adijuma.
Wow. I go collect my Ghanaian passport.
Adijuma.
I go collect my...
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're back on the road again.
Yes,
we
sir.
miss, I mean, we're going to miss you, One Love, throwing shows. And
I know.
I mean, you guys made, for some of us, and I'm talking from my days, knowing your crafts back at YFM, Miss Na kind of vibe, playing on Miss Nation.
Yes,
Charlie,
yes. Wow,
we missed
what a
that
time.
thing.
Yes,
We missed that
yes,
thing. You
yes,
guys gave us something
yes.
to look forward to. It was different.
Yes, yes. Well, I've got a concert coming up, so
Let's talk about it.
on the 3rd of July.
Oh, just
Next week.
You reach.
Yeah.
That's right.
Reach. We did what do you call that place? Bando, beer garden. You know that?
Yeah, I know that. Oh,
Yeah.
we watch match for them.
Exactly. So I choose the day where they know they play match.
Yeah, because boys they consider they play sports bands.
Of course.
So the beer garden is on the Google map.
Yes.
You know if you lost.
Yes.
So once you put that, so 3rd
of
July. It's a Wednesday.
Yes, it's
a Wednesday.
Yes, at night. So
nice one.
From 9 onwards.
So more like a midweek vibe.
Yeah.
Just come through.
Yeah.
M3nsa is louder than his music. So for those of you who are scared, that is the energy will come with for them. In the music, they enter different realm inside.
Yes.
And it's very relatable.
Yes.
I mean, as you can tell, the guy now in this.
I do enjoy performing live, and the kind of pre-production that comes with it, because I understand the importance of, finally being able to communicate your musical ideas
to the audience directly.
Yeah.
And you're very conversational in your performance.
I try.
It'd be something with a convo, like in National Science and Maths Quiz, they have vibe with the man. Are you getting support from any of your friends?
For my musician friends.
Yes, please.
Oh.
But this one, we can't feel you because we miss you.
Yes.
Future.
Yes. Oh, yes. So I see what you mean. No, I'm playing live. So there's some live musicians who I'm playing with.
Okay.
And then also, as always, what we do is the opening acts.
Okay.
Not too many.
All right.
Find some quality young up and coming musicians and give them the platform to also, do something cool.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Charlie, what will be your happy space?
It changes, eh? At first, it will be gathering fruits, going into my studio and locking the door and cutting the fruits in small pieces.
Mango bunu level.
Hey! Now the chin kakra appetite.
The fancy in me.
I'm trying as in chin kakra appetite. I know there. But it changes.
Yeah.
So right now, my happy place is table tennis.
Oh yeah.
I dey play rough. I beg, if you know say you can't challenge me.
Oh, I be Bonvita champion back then.
Until
I dey from campus. I dey from campus.
If you Bonvita champion, I dey feel more.
You understand? So Bonvita those days.
My heart cut small.
So right now, then if you hold back self. Shan.
TTU, but Charlie.
Yeah.
For pick up TTU.
Yeah, it used to be that thing.
They rebuild all your joints, your tendons, your muscles,
so,
all this.
I want to go learn lawn tennis because I feel like the more of the networking opportunities they there.
That's it's a more, you see, that's the thing. Lawn tennis, I think, is a more of a social
social sport.
And I don't mean to. I have loads of very good friends who play lawn tennis, and it's also like a class this kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So the reason why I like table tennis is that there's no time to be like talking and doing it. You go there 2 hours, you sweat, and then you come and just mind your own business, you know. So, but also now my happy place is Lego.
M3nsa.
Yeah.
Lego say.
You go shock.
Why? Which of your children is responsible for this one?
No, you see now there's Lego for slightly older. Yeah.
Oh, really?
You know, you can build a whole Porsche, and you can see the machinations inside. You can build like a motorbike, a Jeep.
Oh yeah,
a factory.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, bro, I'm talking about 3,000 pieces of Lego. Small pieces that you cannot build without looking into a manual. But imagine how much that, like, you know, what that does.
When scientists vibe this, M3nsa, what they happen? What have you been through? now Uncle Faculty just can't give you hack. M3nsa, what have you been through? What is this? Lego say,
bro.
Because this level, that means say, Charlie, yo, right now you matter to you.
My blarious. Yeah. But if I try those things, man, me and Kasa, I'll be very. I know we talk. I'll be introverted because it's like trying to be cool. I can enjoy my own space.
That's right.
And I can be indoors 5 days. I don't have to go outside.
Yeah.
And I like hosting. That's also a thing that I do.
Okay.
So I'm
friends coming over.
Yeah, and then I could cook for them and stuff like that.
Yeah, Charlie, I just say you cook rough.
I cook rough.
Boys mentioned that one. Say M3nsa they form.
You know, saying I'm not gonna brag about my music like the way I did brag about my cooking.
Yeah, but who's responsible for this one? Mommy or
mommy. And there's to throw away I collect inside kitchen for.
You know, be like some of us, if we hear kitchen, then we throw back to dark memories. No.
Yeah, because we boys.
We hear chess now also.
Yeah,
you know that
no, we don't, we all boys. We my mommy we erase we. So one of my brothers they pound the abeno. One they plug the chicken, no. Then they cut the onions. This be facts.
It be standard
facts. Yeah. We all did the kitchen side. Yeah.
So those guys, some you will take they collect somebody woman right now.
Easy. I no go deny self. Easy.
And you may say, oh, a romantic What this? We pressure this.
Charlie, me my business partner, he be Italian, eh? He one time say they fit here bolognese past me. The way I embarrass him, man.
Wait, Maza. Why are you capping?
Because I'm not capping.
They say you know not cook.
Let me tell you something.
It's not true.
It's very simple.
Okay.
European foods, they are okay. But if a Ghanaian touches a European food, you know we are going to add one ingredient.
Yeah.
We'll make it better.
Yes.
Ginger.
Thank you.
And pepper.
We don't play with our spices.
And if my audience has come to eat is Ghanaian,
you should.
I've won.
Be innovative.
I've won.
See, I've won.
Now you are looking at your phone.
Photo evidence.
Yeah. Please, let me take.
Ladies and gentlemen, M3nsa is here on the 3FM Drive with us. So on the 3rd of July, you know where to be. I mean, we've not seen him in live in action in a while. So definitely would want to be there at the beer garden. And time is 6 p.m. or 5.
I think you can come a little bit later, Sif.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From 7 onwards.
That's okay.
Yeah. And then 9, I'm going on no lateness. But you know how we do it.
Because the next day to be working day, so
people have
like
to go to work. Yeah.
So guys, just come through. And if you see the ambience there, you would love it. I mean, the vibe there be different,
it's
you know.
And
these are things we need, especially in times like this, where right now I make like we connect through a lot of complaining.
Yes.
And you know, we go through them. They go complain, give somebody say the person you want to take meet you know. You go just accept your own like that. People know they ask you for money. Well, what's your take on e-begging?
E-begging? People, yeah. People also sometimes they try and scam me and stuff like that. But I don't, it's cool. I get it. I much rather. I've got so much to say about this thing. You know, I sat in a taxi.
I like that.
One evening on my way to rehearsals, and my taxi driver need Diane. In body language, it pay me. As I see the car, I know the first thing he tell me, once I made the car off. So the whole drive, he just they tell me what's they happening with. I feel. I have a thing for like sparking conversations with cab drivers and just generally people who are rendering service. They
tell you all you've missed in the country since you were away.
But also it's like, there's that, and then also it really lets you know what's going on with the people. Some of us, we've been privileged enough to be able to find a craft that feeds our families, but we are like the 1%, of the entire country. The real people who are keeping the country going, they are really going through some things right now, There's a lot of sadness. It's really, I don't mean to like change the mood of the conversation, but there's a lot of...
That's the mood of the nation.
Yeah. There's a lot of upsets, and I don't want to go into the politics of it or whatever, but and then like you look at Kenya, what's happening right now. The young people went to riot small, started killing them.
Already 10 gone.
Come on.
What's your take on African leadership now? And I know you don't want to go into the politics of it, but again, it's a conversation a lot of people are having. Also because they feel like, especially the Gen Zs, right? They feel like they're not enough good models out there for them politically.
Absolutely.
All they hear about is corruption, and it's like we're making it sound cool. So for them, it's like, wow, I can't wait for my 10, man.
Yeah.
Do you also get that vibe?
So no, of course. But I'm. For me, I will never speak ill of the young generation. You won't catch me. Why? Because that's the future. They are just a result of what we have done to them. You know, the Gen Zs that they are probably the smartest of what's happening in the world right now. And they will find a way through it. They will. But back to your question about African leadership, the word leadership that's the problem. There is no leadership, because to have leadership, you have to have a vision. And then to have a vision, you must also be able to share the vision and have people believe in that vision, so that you're all going in the same direction. So now, with these facts that I've just presented, how many of our so-called leaders represent what I'm talking about? Having a vision, and everybody is in accord with that vision, and we're all heading towards it. If anywhere you look, there's no leadership.
And this is not dependent on parties in power, governments in office.
No. We are just taking turns. You know, you and I, we are just tenants in this country. If we are going to make my slangs come, you know. So let's move on something, because
final question on that one before we move on.
Yes.
So more boys want Jackpa, and you've had a taste of both worlds.
Yes.
Let me put it that way.
Yes.
You've been in diaspora. You've been here in Ghana as well.
Yes.
Charlie, somebody to the Ghana is bad, but better pass somewhere. What's your take on this? Genuine.
The Jackpot thing, dear. You know, because, bro, if I tell you the young Ghanaians in the Europes that are doing the incredible things that they are doing, just because they've been given opportunity. So we all go where opportunity is, but it's also sad, you know. So I don't want to say that the Jackpot is like we shouldn't, because there's truly opportunity elsewhere. But baby Asundre, bro, it's so confusing. Like, I don't have the answers, you know. But I'll tell you one thing. 20 years ago, I'm not that old. I just was young. 20 years ago, you would never see like Libyans anywhere outside of Libya. Why?
Because I said the economy
they pop.
They happen for them.
They pop. You know, there are some people from some countries that you just won't see them elsewhere, because, and if they are there, they're there to kind of do some small enhancements with the intention of going back to just build their home countries. So the Jackpot is not really on the onus. The onus is not on the young people. It's on what is making them, what is causing the Jackparification.
I agree.
Yeah. So
that's for young people to tweet that I would rather be a slave somewhere than be
hustle at home.
My current state in my country. It's quite unfortunate.
Yeah. So what causes that?
And I keep saying this, that we probably are not paying attention to how much of the fact that we are losing our workforce now.
And the brain drain.
Yes. It probably will be later on, some 10, 5, 15, 20 years from now, they realize that, hey, this guy, and there are people, we've had this guy called 2 times, or a man called 2 times on this show, right?
Right.
I remember so well, and I think he called on Johnny's show as well. He said he was a civil servant of many years in practice. He's lost so much. In fact, he's dedicated a lot to the country, and God has helped him get a footballer out of his son. So he told his son that even when he hears that the dad is no more, he should never come home. He should never tell anybody he's from Ghana. Charlie, the guy sounded very bitter. Charlie, he said make he never talk for anywhere, say he being born, I'm saying make you just mention an African country, you know what Ghana do, and you know I say, hey, Charlie hasn't got into that.
Yeah I mean, you know,
and there are people and I ask some of these questions because you did there, and some of us, you come back and they tell people, say, Charlie, you know, they be for that side like that, and also get some skills when if you go there, go feel loud. They feel say you are speaking from your belly full, talk nonsense.
You know what makes somebody to go see some.
And says Giovani's an idiot. He's sati for that they talk. Idiots.
Let me give you a fine example. Like the band that I play with, right? These young men are geniuses. Musically, technically, and just with them, like my attitude towards work. You see what I'm saying? Shout outs. They are called the Manual Automators.
Manual Automators.
Okay. That's the name of the band. Okay. So it should tell you that they understand the automation of things, but they have to manually make it happen. Wow. So I often think to myself, if these guys ended up in Europe somewhere, it's over. Because they'll have resources, they'll have access, and they will be appreciated for what they can bring to the table.
Interesting.
And it's everywhere. Like the young people, what they're doing on their phones and what they're doing on the computers and how much they're making things work with very little.
Yeah, resources.
Yeah. Anyway.
Charlie, M3nsa, Charlie, always a pleasure hanging out with you. And the thing is that this man right here, he doesn't even look a day older than 28. Yeah, but he's. Let me remind you that you are in your 40s, sir. Yeah, your first song.
Wow.
Let me be the one to remind you again that, Charlie, we are becoming the uncles we used to fear. Talk about.
Right? This is true.
Yeah. Right? So how far with One Love though? What's up with him?
He's good, man. He's good. He's in Europe at the moment.
Okay.
He's recording a band, I think, Alosman. So he's doing his thing.
Nice one. Yeah. Are we ever seeing Cause of Money 3, 4, 5, 6?
I think at the right time we'll address it. Okay. We've reached a point where we can't really be investing our personal money into these projects. If I'm being just really candid, because I think the world knows how good the two films are. So I think that should be a testament of itself, so when we kind of sort out the financial things, we will definitely, because the story is there. We've written the story already. Cause of Money 3 and 4 is there. It's there.
Wow. Right now, funding.
Yeah.
Funding.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me get a few messages off my console. Giovani, hi. Great to hear M3nsa. Charlie, M3nsa, why you go cutting locks? This matter.
Have I told the story to you before?
No.
Why I cut my locks?
No.
So we're finishing Cause of Money 2. And we went to Chop Bar. I love Chop Bars. That's like another happy place.
Happy bowl.
Yes. My locks were long and flourishing. And then they brought a soup of omutu and nkatinkwan.
Oh my God.
And I was wearing my nice white t-shirts. And I just went like this. Hey, nkwan fine.
Oh.
And then my hair just released into the soup like soup. I said, hey, so you want to taste my soup before
like telenovela?
Yeah.
You come out inside.
You preempted the second part. So as the thing for the soup inside, and I was like, oh no, they come back now. It come out from the soup straight into my shirt. Ooh. And I was like, come on.
Oh, come on. I can't be Samson in the States.
No.
You tell everybody say lie.
Lie. Lie.
I forgot that. That be how you cut your locks.
Yes.
First, I know.
On a whim. I just cut them that day now. But well, I see, Charlie, we have to find a way to make the story connect with my new haircut.
Wow. So maybe some spiritual intervention.
Oh, no.
All right. So someone says, how much is the event, and is there a place we can have our pre-tickets?
Yes.
Event,
Ego
right?
tickets.
Okay.
Ego tickets online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think don't you have the link on your socials?
Yes, it's there. It's
okay.
there. It's all in the socials everywhere. Twitter, X, sorry.
Yeah.
Facebook, and also Instagram.
So
and even my website.
That's right.
Yeah.
So go on to M3nsa. You know how to spell M3nsa.
Yes.
M3nsa Music, right?
Yes, M3nsa. If you type that one, you can't miss it.
That's right.
Just put down your M3nsa.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, we're wrapping it up now. Yeah. But this other one is from the 90s, and we did a
Oh, 2001.
Okay, 2001. Do the math. 23 years, eh?
Yeah.
What?
Do you have a video? Are you watching the video?
No, this is the audio.
You should see what I look like.
You still look the same. I'm not going to shock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Killing you softly with just a smile. Or power break it ever should I made tata. Yes, I'm a cook and I mean Misha cooked. We'll be back up inside the soul.
Get the song titles right. So usually we do a throwback, and this song is a constant feature. So I think there was an instance where someone said the title is "If You Don't Know," and I said it was wrong. It was M3nsa. Yeah. So the official title is "If You Don't Know."
If you don't know. What a misnomer. Honestly. Yeah. I think M3nsa would have actually been a better.
You know. M3nsa.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. So it's "If You Don't Know."
Yes.
You should check out the visuals. Mensa saying, and still like this. No. So no idea. So, well, I've got a few questions here from your fans to you, Mensa. Okay. This one day you have to. Well, you are a very honest person, so no. If you had a chance to bring or to reunite one hip life group here in Ghana from the early days,
Aketechi.
Really?
Come on, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I don't even have to think about it.
Aketechi. They did it for you.
Come on. You want to tell me Ghana Miles no track?
Oh yeah, no, in fact all their tracks. I'm yet to find a bad song from them.
Come on. Without, I don't even think about it.
It's not up for discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your top 5, top 3 favorite musicians you've worked with, either producing for them or just working on their project. Top 3.
Top 3 musicians I've worked with.
Yeah, you just love their work ethic. It's like they deliver. Or they didn't stress you much.
This is so. You know what? I hate what I'm about to say.
Okay, say it.
I hate it. I hate what I'm about to say. I really. Okay, so Manifest is really dope in the studio.
That's right.
You know, he's very focused. He has a plan, and we get things done.
Right.
You know, and he's very authentic in he's very business-like in the way that we kind of plan things. I really like that.
2 more.
This is such a boring answer, and you have to forgive me.
One Love?
Yes.
It's not boring.
Yeah.
I was expecting number 1 actually.
Yeah. I was trying to put, it's
One Love.
his work ethic is
totally different.
Yes.
From what any of us think we know about.
Nobody can challenge that one. You
really?
Yeah, you can't challenge his work ethic. Like he can do the marathon. Like we can do 15 hours in the studio. Yeah, absolutely. Can I
Add one.
God. My
female musician?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay, do 2. Do 2 more.
Neka.
Neka.
Yeah.
Nigerian.
Yeah. Because she's very stubborn. And she's a very she's a very accomplished musician. She's won BET things, Grammy nominated things, And so it's very challenging, and she's very I want to use the word. She knows what she wants. So to be able to, it tests my producer skills and being able to make her kind of let her guard down and trust the process, you know. But she's such a natural, you know. She doesn't write.
Wow.
Off the top of her head.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. We've got to say bye-bye. I totally enjoyed our conversation today, M3nsa. Up next is the news. But Charlie, your final words to your fans. And again, let's check out that website for the pre-tickets to the event on the 3rd.
Yes. Shout outs to everybody who's shown me love throughout the years, to all the DJ hosts and DJs, and to you, Giovani, to my team, and Irene, Ria, Pam, Joako.
That's right.
Everybody who's just kind of giving me support throughout the years. Shout out to my mom, you know. And please come to the show on the 3rd of July. And I want to play the song Obano, which is from my new record.
The final one. This song is not even out yet.
It's not. You are
when
the
you go on the
ones.
website, they go to say coming soon. Soon when you exclusive on the 3FM Drive.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Enjoy.
M3nsa.
Thank you.
Allah.